So, what is the role of psychology or psychotherapy or mental health when we're on a spiritual journey? Our psychology isn't separate from our spirituality. And in fact, our psychological challenges or our contractions are actually opportunities and doorways that can take us home to our hearts. The things that are difficult to be present with, to make space for, the feelings and the energetic contractions that we would otherwise turn away from, are actually doorways that can take us back to the truth of our being. As we welcome these parts of ourselves, we become more whole and more present. Let me give a personal example. My daughter is very sensitive and very good about letting me know when I've been harsh in any way. Recently, I was grumpy with her and she cried and she said, "Ow." Well, I was still feeling frustrated and grumpy and I wasn't ready to be there for her yet. So I took a minute to be with my own feelings, my frustration, and that soon dissolved, and I felt sadness about having hurt her heart. So I was then able to be there for her and apologize and comfort her, and we both dropped into that place of love that is at the core of what we all are. There are usually layers of doorways leading us back to our hearts, especially with old wounds. So layers might include anger, fear, grief, and sorrow. Every challenge can be a doorway back to our heart. But there are also limitations of psychology when we're on a spiritual journey. Exclusively working with our psychology or emotions without a deeper framework or a spiritual practice or a spiritual teacher or even just simply an intention to go beyond the individual me can only take us so far. Working on ourselves is important, but it's limited. So we work on ourselves with the intention of expanding and deepening into a deeper dimension, beyond the project of me, deeper than our self-improvement project. When I was a teenager, I was in therapy for years for an eating disorder. At some point, I realized that I could keep on this self-improvement project for the rest of my life, but not go any deeper. I sensed that there was more, and that only working on myself was just like moving the furniture around in a house, but not stepping outside of the house. So working with our psychology, with our emotions, with our wounds is crucial to our spiritual journey. But we do this with the understanding and the realization that it's taking us home to a much deeper dimension of ourselves, to the love that we all are.